Hello everyone, my name is Chelene Knight and I'm so excited to tell you a little bit more about my novel Junie out with Book Hug Press this September. So my book is set in the 1930s in Hogan's Alley, which was a thriving Black and immigrant community located in Vancouver's East End. So my main character, Junie, is a creative. She's super observant. She's an empath. She moves to the alley with her mother, Maddie, a jazz singer who lacks control and self-love. So these two women butt heads a lot in the book. So we follow Junie as she meets her new outspoken best friend, Estelle. And it's through this relationship that Junie begins to question love. She attempts to build a color for love. She tries to build a language for love. And Junie and Estelle share a very intimate moment that acts as the catalyst for Junie unearthing a part of herself she has always questioned. So Junie meets two mentors, the local bookshop owner, Mr. Andrew, who kind of fosters Junie's love for art, and she also meets her brand new teacher, Miss Shirley, who's a women's rights advocate who kind of tells it like it is, shows Junie how to embrace her unique self, speak up for what she wants, demand space, and take it. So the story follows Junie into adulthood as she explores her artistic talents, her sexuality, but at the same time, her mother sinks further into addiction, and we watch their relationship fester and boil over, and it's almost hard to witness at times. Junie and her mother grow further apart, and yet I think it's that absence and that distance and that space that allows them to essentially become closer at the same time. But Junie is closer to building a language and a color for love, and this is the essence that starts to come out in the book. Because of her deep introverted personality, she can also see and sense and predict the neighborhood slipping away. So we know that Hogan's Alley was demolished in the late 60s because of the Georgia Viaduct being put in right through the neighborhood. And this doesn't happen in the book at all. The book is set 30 years prior to this displacement, but Junie can sense it. And we see that through her art, and we see that through the way her paintings evolve and shapeshift over time. We predict with her that displacement and that community being erased. But Maddie's decline, Junie's mother, her decline is also mirrored right alongside the predicted demise of the neighborhood. We see Maddie take this downward spiral. And so it was my hope that the unique structure that the book takes will allow those elements to come out, and also the introversion that Junie holds. So look for those first person present tense vignettes. Those are the moments we see Junie at her closest. So I like to picture this image of turning on a faucet and all this water gushing out, and we watch the water gush out until someone abruptly shuts it off. And what's left is this slow dripping movement, and that's essentially everyone's story evolving one drop at a time. So as you get to the end of the book, the words on the page begin to shrink, and they become smaller and smaller and smaller. So why did I write this book? Originally, the book started out as a dream or this idea to rebirth or resurrect the displaced community in Vancouver's East End. But as the story evolved, I realized there was something more powerful yet to be unearthed. I wanted to reimagine and bring back the living that took place in the neighborhood, not just the places themselves, but the pulsing life, the everydayness. And so that's why I chose to fictionalize all of the places in the book. Themes, there are things like Black joy. Junie decides and builds happiness for herself and leans into it. The theme of Black female introversion. Junie breaks the stereotype that Black women have to be loud, angry, sassy, strong. Complicated mother-daughter relationships, community and belonging, self-love, all these different things come through in the book. And what I hope this book does for the world, Junie shows you how to dream. Junie shows you how to build a language for love. Junie essentially is a second chance at living. So please check it out. The book is available now for pre-order, and you can snag that directly from Book Hug, or seek out your local indie bookstore. Again, on sale September 13th, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you love it.